There you go. There you go. Put your seatbelt on. Put your seatbelt on. I like that. He ain't got a seatbelt on either. You gonna bump his fucking head. There you go. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Bike Tyson YouTube channel. So today we were heading to Taco Tuesday. Anybody that's in the DMV area probably know about Taco Tuesday. It's a big event. It's like cars and bikes, and it's a big parking lot pimping event, if that's what you want to call it, and networking event too. And today it was packed. I mean, it had to be at least 700, I would count, between bikes and cars. So as I was on my way, I seen a couple cars that were heading to the event, and you can always point them out because, one, you know, they on some Fast and Furious type shit, and they had those Insta 360s on the back of their windshield. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna fuck with them all the way down to Taco Tuesday. So I seen it was a Charger. I think that was a, hold on, I don't even know. I want to say a BMW, and then the other one I know was a Golf, one of those GTI Volkswagen Golfs. But I was just like, all right, since they got their cameras rolling, let's have a show. So the first one, it was, I don't even know who they was. It was a group of girls in there, and they was in a Charger. So I was like, all right, let me show off a little bit, give them a little footage for either YouTube they do, or Instagram, or TikTok, whatever they do. So it was fun because I rode solo to the event because I guess my crew in the chat group couldn't determine if they wanted to go or not. Now again, it was about a good 100 degrees outside, so I don't blame them for not wanting to come outside in that heat. But I was just like, listen, I'm taking advantage of these hot days, and plus I'm trying to lose about a good 5 to 10 pounds, so I can use the sweat. So I had my whole bulletproof vest on, which is about 35 pounds, and I was just like, I'm just gonna sweat this thing out. And it's almost there. I don't know about y'all, but I know when I'm trying to lose weight, every time I have a good sweat and get back to the house, I hop on the scale just to see what my weight is, because I snack a lot, and I gotta cut that shit out too, though. But anyway, I was just like, all right, we on the bridge, let's have a little fun. So I did a couple revs. I did some standing up stuff, and a couple little swerving in and out the lane, give them a little entertainment for they, like I said, social media. And once we got to the actual event, we exchanged social media. So hey, join the Bike Tyson YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, comment, and all that good stuff, whoever y'all are. But hopefully y'all checked out either the Instagram or my YouTube page to see y'all. So comment if y'all, if you watched it and you like the footage that I took. So yeah, so as you can see, we were just kind of heading into that event. They do a little show off. They was revving a little bit, especially like when you do underpasses or tunnels. That Charger loud, and it is set up pretty nice. So I'm not mad at it at all. They put a whole kit on it. It's a little souped up. You can tell that they put, a couple dollars up in that car on all three of them. So, like I said, it was a Charger, there was a Volkswagen GTI, and I think the last one was a BMW. But it blacked out everything. You could tell that's definitely a copper tractor. So, but as we entered the event, you can see it was flooded, and it started at 7, but people be getting there like 6. But you can see the motorcycle section was packed, and it was more to come. And then it had to be double the cars, because even behind the buildings, it was cars parked. So that just goes to show how big this event is every Tuesday in the DMV. And it's almost like some Fast and Furious type of parking lot pimping shit. So it's definitely, like I said, for me, a must come to if anybody who have a motorcycle or have some kind of souped up Fast and Furious type car. It's a good way to, like I said, show off, your creativity. Got a full house today. It's hot as shit, but we out here, cars and bikes. So, and the shit stretched around that building in the back. That's how far it goes back. So after the shenanigans and all the fun events that go on at Taco Tuesday, it was time to go home. It's from 7 to 9, so you can tell when it's ready to when everybody when it's time to go. Put it like that, because then cops start coming. You see tow trucks coming, so it's like. That's just their way of saying, all right, it's time to go home, y'all. Clear the area, and no dumb shit, basically. So the whole goal is get your ass home. So make sure y'all do that, fellas, and follow directions. So on my way home, like for me, I got a long commute anywhere I go because I live, at the beach. So. These night rides be kind of soothing for me. I kind of just put on my music and kind of just cruise and groove the whole way home. I ain't in no race. I don't try to do nothing that's out of the ordinary. And like I said, I always got to watch my gas tank because I don't know about y'all. My Hayabusa don't take too well to gas. It eats, or drinks, I should say. So I be just cruising and grooving and enjoying just the scenery. So this is in Alexandria area. So as you can see, I'll probably make this some kind of clip for my YouTube short or Instagram or Facebook or TikTok or something like that. So look out for this post. So I'm just giving y'all a heads up for right now. But yeah, like I said, I mean, this is just my night cruise, which is always soothing, and it is still 90 degrees outside. But everybody know when you sweating like that and you get on your motorcycle and you start moving, it kind of cools down your body, and it's wind therapy is what I like to call it, and that's just, it just works for me. So for anybody who know the Gen 3 Hayabusas, they got cruise control. So usually once I see an open stretch, I kind of just put it on cruise control, going the speed limit, and just coasting. And like I said, it's so therapeutic that, listen, I don't be in a rush. I know a lot of people that leave that event, they all take this route to go home if they live on the other side of Virginia, and they be moving. I'm like, listen, bro, I'm good. There's a time and place for that. And usually at night, listen, people eyesight ain't the best at night. So I know some people have to change their visors because they got a dark tint on theirs. So at night, and you probably got to put your high beams on just to see out of them. But usually when I do night rides, I usually have my other helmet, this helmet right here, which is my LS2 helmet, and it's a modular helmet. So you know, it's very flexible and dynamic of things you can do with that helmet. So that's kind of how I play it when I know I'm riding at night, because like again, having a dark visor is people can't see. Sort of like that. So, and I'm just trying to get home. So I have a little fun on my night ride. So I'm trying to think what music I'm gonna use for my Instagram or TikTok or something like that, and hopefully go viral. Who knows? But this should be fun to me. So I'm gonna just speed up this video just because you get the gist of it. And this is a 2-part series. So it's Taco Tuesday, and then the IKEA group ride that we do every Wednesday. So stay tuned for that, and you're gonna see some of the shenanigans that was going on during the IKEA group ride to Uncle Julio's in Gaithersburg, Maryland. So just to give you a quick brief, so we at the IKEA group ride, and what we do is a roll call where we get to identify who's riding with us, where we're going, the name of your bike, and are you going the whole route or are you veering off doing your own thing. So this is just like a roll call before we get on our group ride to Uncle Julio's, and this is going to be a good spirited ride, I would call. If you don't know, now you know shortly. So after, you know, a little bit of some spirited riding, we was just chilling for the rest of the way. So let me just recap. So the Aprilia RSV4, my boy Dave, we similar in weight and size, so that's an even match. You know, even though I probably got a little bit more weight because my bike is heavier than his Aprilia, it's still pretty even. Now, the one I got my ass kicked on was the S1K, because he only 125 pounds, so I got a good 200 pounds more on him. So he's way lighter, he's on a fast bike, so I already expected to lose that one anyway, so it didn't even matter. And then my boy Brett, who was on the other Busa, that's even. I mean, it's similar in weight, you know, so that's an even match for me. So that's why, you know, that race was pretty victorious. But other than that, like I said, I like to test out and open up the bike every now and then when I can. And like, a lot of people see a Hayabusa and just automatically think, you know, oh, that bitch is fast. It is, but there's other bikes out here that's fast too. So just don't think that that's the only bike that's, you know, that's just fast. You know, just to, you know, in a nutshell, just to kind of keep a long story short. But while we were on our way to Uncle Julio's, shout out to one of my girls, Jess. She just bought a new Hayabusa, and she maintained it. It's still, you know, it's still a break-in process that she got to learn on a Busa. She went from a 300cc bike to a 1300cc bike. Now, she was like, ain't no levels in this. She just skipped all the steps. She just went straight balls to the wall pretty much, because no one goes from a 300 to a 1300 just like that. But, you know, you live and you learn. And so far so good. God forbid nothing happens while she's on that Busa, but the more experience she get, the more use she'll get to it, and I wish her nothing but the best. Because it's a big bike, it's a heavy bike, it's a powerful bike, and you gotta have some balls to just make that jump like that. And hopefully she can do it, and more power to you. So while we're on our way to Uncle Julio's, I had got a call from my boy Brett, who caught a flat while we were on our way to Uncle Julio's. Brett was the one who I raced on a white Hayabusa. He caught a flat, and he's part of my crew. So, you know, one thing with me, I always say no one gets left behind. And like I said, whenever my crew is in a jam or something like that, I try my best to help out if I can. And like I said, he had caught a flat, and instead of calling like AAA or something like that, he called me. I always carry like a portable air pump and a tire kit. So I mean, that shit came in handy, because the last thing you want is be on the side of the road and waiting for AAA for like 2 hours when you got somebody that you know kind of carries this stuff, like myself, because I live far. So if I break down, ain't nobody coming to help me, and it'd be back roads and no street lights. So I gotta be able to survive if I caught a flat or something like that, where I can repair my tire or get to a gas station or something, just to, you know, get home. And he called me, so I had to circle back and fix his tire, and eventually we got it up and running. He just circled back and went home, and he made it home safe. So, you know, that's all I care about. So but my boy Brett gonna owe me a drink. So that's the trade-off. You know, just, hey bro, just give me a drink, Gatorade or something like that, especially when it's hot outside. But you'll see in this commentary what was going on.
It's loud. Hold on.
right, I can hear you now. What you say? Oh yeah, where you at?
What happened, Mike Tyson?
By the where? Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. I'm gonna come back. Like, can you move it at all or no? Can you move it at all? Yeah, I was gonna try to say. I'm trying to think what was the clearest the next exit. But all right, stay there. I'm on my way back. Will it be a way I can get over? Oh, all right, here I come. All right. No, he beat me.
I know you did.
He fast. And he also, I'm also 300 pounds.
I knew that was coming.
That was coming.
Hey.
But guess who I did beat?
I knew that was coming.
But you know, but I'm gonna tell you who I did beat. I beat that Aprilia.
Oh, you did?
I beat the Aprilia though.
Ah, good.
I gotta go back. Right quarter flat.
Huh?
Right quarter flat.
So you just go, back that way and make it right.
Yeah.
And then you'll see the first exit. All you gotta do is make it right.
Video. I'm gonna cut the video right here. As you can see, a lot of bikers out here. You know, again, I'm trying to get away these t-shirts. Like, yo, y'all come for y'all t-shirts so they know they got them coming. But anyway, thanks for watching the channel. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and hit the subscribe button and share the video. So again, I'm not riding, and you see Mike Tyson behind me. So anyway, from Platinum, even though Platinum not with me, and your boy Hammer, I'm out. Peace.
Hey, I just wanted to give y'all a little bonus footage, so just so you know that I ain't bullshitting when I say I live far. As you can see, these some back roads, no street lights, and the county I live in, these cops don't play. And a couple people fucked around and found out who know about this county. I ain't gonna put that county out there, but if you know, you know. They don't fuck with me, but they fuck with people who come in there acting a fool. So as you can see, like I said, I gotta have like I said, a repair kit, like a repair tire kit, and a portable air pump, because it's a long stretch of back roads and two gas stations. That's about it. And if I don't make it to the gas station, yeah, I'm stuck. So that's I gotta be cognizant of, you know, whenever I'm leaving an event, I gotta check my gas to see if I can make it home or not, or do I need to stop prior to getting close to home? Because again, especially like, you know, during deer season and stuff like that, it'd be nothing but deers out, and that's the last thing I want to do is hit a deer or run out of gas or catch a flat tire. So I gotta kind of be, you know, alert of certain things, especially when you're riding at night. And like I said, cops do be out, and they do fuck with they fuck with sport bike riders. They don't mess with the Harleys though, which I've been peeping a lot. And there's real racism bias though, and prejudice, if you ask me. But that's what they do. Like a Harley can be going 100 miles an hour, and a sport bike be going 100 miles an hour. Oh, they messing with the sport bike, not the Harley. So that's discrimination, if you ask me. But as you can see, like I said, it was just a little bit of bonus footage, and like I said, it get dark, and it's a long stretch. But I edited it out just to get some of the highlights. But like I said, this is like a gauntlet coming through this stretch of the county where I live at, because it's just cops everywhere waiting for motorcycles to do something stupid, and they want you to run because they can chase. So you make it entertaining for them. And like I said, they be in a cut too. Like me, I'm just chilling, going down, you know, getting close to home, and you know, I got my music going. But I already know where they set up at. So like I said, they know my bike, so it's all good. They don't bother me. But for other people, they don't know. It's crazy. You see them sitting right here, bang, and they just be waiting for people to come around that corner fast, or somebody speeding through a light, or anything of that nature. So it's a safe neighborhood though, I would say that. But my tax dollars pay for their salary, let's put it like that. But as you can see, if you're familiar with this area, if you know, you know. But I'm not going to just sit up there and give you the location. But it's nice though. It's pretty nice, and people take care of this community pretty well. And the cops don't tolerate no bullshit, and I understand it. So follow the law, goddammit. That's all I'm saying. Don't be speeding when you come here. That's all I got to say.